Hey guys, what's going on? Titanium here. This is a little bit of a different kind of video. I'm kind of just talking about things, so if you like this kind of video, let me know by liking and subscribing. But today we're going to talk about platform fighters, and this year, how it may be the age of platform fighters? Let's talk more about it. So, here's the thing. After Smash finished, right? It finished all of its DLC, and we got Sora as the last fighter. Even during that, we get Nick Brawl revealed, and Nick Brawl gets released, which unfortunately didn't have the success that we wanted it to, right? It did have success, don't get me wrong, but its hype was very short-lived, and it's just unfortunate. I still think Nick Brawl has a lot of potential. I still think it's a really fun game. And I'm still going to keep you guys updated on all the trailers and everything for Nick Brawl, for, Shredder, who's supposed to be coming very soon, yet we haven't gotten any news on him now. But even beyond Nick Brawl, on the horizons of Nick Brawl, we see the hype slowly just dying more and more. Multiversus comes up. Multiverses is on the horizon, and has a lot of hype behind it, like Nick Brawl, but we'll have to see if it has, we'll have to see if it lives up. Unlike, Nick Brawl, it lived up for a little bit there, and then we realized how much content it really didn't have, and how rushed it was by Nickelodeon themselves. Because I really want to state this, if any Nick Brawl players are watching, I am not trying to hate on Nick Brawl. And Ludosity, I need people to know that it is not Ludosity's fault for how that game went. I'm sorry. I can't blame them, because they know how to make a good game. And the game is fun. Like, the gameplay is still really good. It's really smooth, really fast. But Nickelodeon just didn't give them the time or resources for the game. Whereas now we're seeing Multiverses, like, WB Games is taking such a different approach, and a much more modern approach with the free-to-play model and everything, and I think that's a much better direction for a platform fighter that you're also trying to have rival the success of Smash, right? Brawlhalla, as much as people hate on it, Brawlhalla is free-to-play, battle passes, crossover skins, all that stuff, literally is doing better numbers on their competitive tournament videos and everything than Smash Ultimate is. So, and Brawlhalla's been at it for 6 years. Now we'll see if Multiverses kind of lives up to the same success of Brawlhalla. I think it could. And I can't say much, but I did play in the tech test. So I am very excited for everyone to see Multiverses. Let's just say that. I am very excited for everyone else to get their hands on it. I will definitely be in the next tech test playing it again, because I miss it already. It was that fun. Let's go ahead and talk about the next platform fighter that we should be getting early access this year, and more about it next year, which is Fraymakers. Which, if you've been on my channel for a while, you'll know that the first video I made, actually, that ever was to like blow up and get a decent amount of views, was my Fraymakers video. And I didn't do that just to farm clicks. I was genuinely, I just wanted to put it out there because I was excited about the game. And I still am. I'm really, if you haven't heard about Fraymakers, it's the new indie platform fighter. It's actually going to be a crossover of indie characters made by none other than McLeod Gaming, the developers of Super Smash Bros. 2. And that should excite you, because they are amazing devs. They listen to the players constantly. And, they're just Smash fans themselves. So, they've always had such a high regard for Smash, obviously making a fan game, an entire fan game that actually is really fun. But now it's really cool to see that McLeod Gaming even is getting the chance to make their own fleshed out platform fighter, and given the rights of the indie characters that they want to use for the game. Even including Ludosity's very own Fish Bungeon. And even like Orcane from Rivals is in it, and characters like that, Octodad. Like, that game's really exciting. The roster's really cool. There's gonna be an assist system, so like Marvel platform fight, Marvel vs. Capcom platform fighter. Like, that sounds awesome with the whole assist thing. I think that game's gonna turn out really well. I'm very excited for Fraymakers. I'm excited to see how the early access goes, because hopefully I can play in the early access, but we'll see. Rivals 3D. Now, we don't know. Obviously, I don't think we're getting Rivals 3D this year because we've hardly had any footage of it. But the footage that we have had is amazing, and they're adding shielding and grabbing to Rivals. They're changing the characters in different ways, more than just shielding and grabbing. So I'm very excited for Rivals 3D. I think Rivals 3D is going to be one of the best platform fighters of our time, and that's without seeing that much footage, because I genuinely think Dan Fernacey and the team at Rivals Studios are genuinely, like, so talented when it comes to making platform fighters. You can tell they've really done their research, you know, and really like have played Ultimate and Melee and some of the greatest platform fighters out there to make Rivals and Rivals 3D. So I think that game, it's crazy, man. We are living in the age of platform fighters because there's so many quality ones on the way. And I'm so excited for it because platform fighters have been my favorite games, like, forever. Like, ever since I played Smash as a kid, like, I've always just been obsessed with the platform fighter genre. You know, I have Rivals and Slap City and Nick Brawl. I've, like, basically bought every single one that's come out that isn't even Smash. But yeah, we'll have to see more on Rivals 3D within, you know, this year and the next. But now I'm going to talk about the last one, which is more so an honorable mention. It's still very underground compared to the last three that I've talked about. But this one is Blindside. Now, if you haven't heard of Blindside, you should, because it's actually really cool. I've actually tried the demo they've had, which you can try too. Go to their Kickstarter. My only thing here, obviously, is it lacks a lot more polish and everything that the other three that I've talked about have. But that's also because, believe it or not, this game is really only made so far by like 2 people, I think. I've tried the game. The gameplay is impressive, especially for 2 people. The polish obviously lacking a little bit because they don't have a budget, really. Most of it has been free assets and stuff like that they've had to use. So obviously Blindside is a little bit already like struggling, but if they can get a good bit of money from that Kickstarter, everything like that, get that settled. They actually said even without the Kickstarter they still want to make the game, so that's cool, and I think they're trying a lot of new ideas that are really interesting. But yeah, for Blindside, you just have to check out yourself. They have quite a few videos, even going over some of the characters in the game, which there's not a lot of characters yet, but they're trying to make all the characters as in-depth and cool as possible. So I really respect that. And yeah, that's gonna do it for this video today, guys. And tell me what you think down below about the age of platform fighters, and do you really like platform fighters as much as I do? Are you a platform fighter enjoyer yourself? I would imagine you are if you clicked on this video. Y'all have a great day, and stay solid.